Hi everyone, welcome to Martin Gardens again for a very long overdue update. Thank you, Mom, for reminding me that these things exist. Life's been nuts. But anyway, the garden has transformed quite a bit since I showed you around. And actually I did a ton of work on it this morning. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon right now. So let me just show you around. There's still a whole lot more to do. So this is the state of the garden right now. So we have a Crenshaw melon over here. There's a lot of buds, but I haven't seen any little melons growing yet. The cherry tomatoes and the plum tomatoes have been producing just so much, and there is still so much more coming. Look at all this green. So much. It's really wanted to expand, so I've had to hold some of them up with strings. We've got some okra that's also been producing quite a bit. Here's the plum tomatoes. I have had some plants that have just given up the ghost, like this one over here. I don't know why it decided to die on me, but I don't know. Maybe it's all the weeds. I did weed all the rest of the pots this morning, so here's all those. My okra. And kind of the same here. You'll see the lines that I have stretching, trying to hold some of these plants together. I think this whole offshoot might die because, as you'll notice here, I had tried to hang it up and it kind of bent, and for a while it was still giving me stuff, but I had to lift it back up again and it doesn't seem too happy with me. Look at all this flop. But anyway, we'll see over the next few days if that works. I've got some peppers that are starting to turn red. Nice. There's one back there too. And then over here I have 2 cucumber plants that are just a thriving. And I even have, if you can see through the fence there, a cucumber growing there and a cucumber growing here. And then in these pots, I was going to plant more cucumbers, but the other cucumbers didn't survive. So now I have a volunteer tomato there and a volunteer tomato there. Did not plant those, but there they are. Every one of my green beans and asparagus beans in these pots died, except for those. I genuinely don't remember. There's 2 shoots in there. I don't remember whether both of them are green beans or whether both of them are asparagus beans or whether there's one of each. I don't know, but it has grown exactly how I intended it to. And if I do decide to plant some more, then this trellis will remain in place. Otherwise I'm going to need to move it. You'll notice it's kind of like caved in a little bit, and I don't want to touch it while there's stuff on it, but I do need to secure it better for next season, next growing season. There's the marigolds. It's been very, very, very hot out, just unseasonably hot in my opinion, but more than that, it's been humid. But I took all the dead growth off of these plants and weeded the pots just this morning. There's a lot of tomatoes that probably could stand to be picked, but I already have so many tomatoes in my house that I'm kind of like doing them in batches. The squash and zucchini and pumpkins have all pretty much died except for these 2, and these are the newer ones that I had put out. The other ones just kind of shriveled in the heat, and I tried to keep them very watered, and I even had a pumpkin beginning to grow, as you will see here. However, its plant died, and I'm not sure whether I did something wrong or what. But there's another plum tomato there that has some plum tomatoes on it, but it's not been great. It's not been great. So, but anyway, the the eggplants have been producing fantastically. We've eaten a lot of eggplants, and these early girl tomatoes have also been growing really, really, really well as the okra. And I'm sure there will be more of all of those. But like, I water them every day, and they still just get really, really shriveled. And I think it's been just how hot it's been. I don't know. It's just been. I don't recall it being this bad. But anyway, there's some plums here. There's also, now I don't know what this is, but there's also these. It feels like a bean of some kind. They're a little bit fuzzy, but I don't know what they are. And maybe I'll bring them in and inspect them. And then we have, I don't know what these are. I feel like I looked them up one time and they're not normal grapes. I think maybe they're like, I'm not sure. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Maybe they're huckleberries or something. I don't know. But whatever they are, I don't think they're edible, but maybe I'll look them up and find out. And the fig over here, we've actually eaten a few figs. These ones I found are ones that ripen when they get like a yellowish color. So right now there are no ripe ones, but you can see down here they're still making fruit. So maybe I'll get to eat a couple more figs. This was the first year I actually ate them, and they were really good. They're like, the texture was not what I expected. It's full of seeds when you cut into it. But the flavor was like in between a white grape and a peach. It was very interesting. And then I will also show you one of the reasons why there's been a little bit of a commotion is we had a tree fall on our house over a month ago, and we just got an estimate back from our appraiser from our insurance, so hopefully that will all start getting fixed soon. But that's one of the reasons why there hasn't been a whole lot of garden stuff. But things have been happening in the garden. I've just been poor about showing you. But anyway, that's on me. I was online actually today looking to see if I could actually do a fall garden this year, like I've always wanted to do. I really, really, really would like to try to grow garlic, but that won't start until October, so got a couple months on that. And then there's just a couple other things like kale. I'd like to start growing kale, and I have the seeds for that already from last year, so I might try that. We have a few empty pots now that things have started to kind of breathe their last. But yeah, we have tomatoes still coming out of our ears, and eggplants and okra, and we'll see what happens with this melon, and I will try to be better about updating you all. So thanks for sticking with me. Bye.